Hi everyone. So if you enjoyed doing the checkerboard OP Heart assignment, you're going to enjoy doing one of these other three probably. So I am just taking a half sheet of paper like we did for the first one. I'm going to take and I'm going to fold it in half like a book so it looks like a card. I'm going to take my heart that I had originally, I'm going to stick it about the middle, and I'm going to trace it. If you do not have your original heart, that's okay. Go ahead and just cut one out. Hopefully you can trace yours a little neater than I am today. So this first one is fairly simple. So you're going to trace your heart, and then you're going to make wavy lines. You want to make them gentle waves. So you're just going to take and you're going to do wavy lines across your paper. You just want to make them gentle. Don't get them too close because we want to be able to color in them. Just going to make some wavy lines. I think I need to erase this one and give this one a little bit more of a wave. That's why we're doing this in pencil first. There we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't do more than 7 or 8. Now I'm going to take my Sharpie marker and I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper to stick underneath. Going to just trace my waves. And I'm going to trace my heart. Now you can see that I am not the best at tracing my lines, so that is why I have an eraser, and I will erase my pencil lines here in a moment. Trace my heart. Okay, so you are tracing with either black colored pencil, black marker, your choice. Now I'm going to take my eraser, I'm going to erase away my pencil marks, because like I said, I am a bad tracer at times. You might be able to hear Sawyer in the background, he's playing on the iPad downstairs. Oh, apparently I have a little bit of blue on my eraser too somehow. Erasing my lines. Okay, so just like with the checkerboard OP Heart, you do need to have two colors. And we're going to alternate these colors. So for today I have a green and a blue. Really easy. So I'm going to start out and I'm going to keep my son's paper underneath it because I'm going to make a mess, I guarantee. So I'm going to take my blue and I'm going to do vertical lines for the top. So just draw those vertical lines. Make sure that they are close together because we want to give the illusion that we're filling the space in without totally coloring it in solid. And we are going to color every other one with the blue. Every other one with the blue. We are not going to color our heart right now, so we're just going to color every other one with the blue. So I'm going to go around my heart. I skipped over the second one. I'm going to go around my heart. These go a little faster because they're just the edges. But again, I'm remembering to skip to do every other line. Now I'll do my last big one. Sometimes you need to go back in and fill in between some of your lines. Not a big deal. So just make sure you skip every other one and you continue with those vertical lines. always making them vertical, always straight up and down. It's okay if they start to get a little diagonal, if you need to go back and fill in some more space. Okay, so there's my blue. I'm going to switch to my other color now. I'm going to switch to my green. For these ones, I do want to go at a diagonal. So you can either choose going down to the left or down to the right, whichever one works easier for you. And we're going to go every other one, still not coloring our heart. So I'm going to just draw diagonal lines, filling in my second row. Again, going around my heart. We're not going to fill in our heart at the moment. We will in just a minute. But for right now, we are just going around our hearts. Okay, skip down to my fourth row. And this is why I have a piece of paper underneath, so I'm not marking up my table. Highly recommend having a piece of paper underneath so you're not marking up your table or your desk. So this is my sixth row. And then I have my last row, and I'm still going at that angle. Still going at the angle, filling that last little row in. Okay, so I have now alternated every other row. I'm going to keep my green in my hand. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go back to my blue. You're going to find the first row of wiggle in your hearts, and the wave in your hearts, and you're going to see what color the top is. So the outside is green for my wave, so my inside of my heart is going to be the other color. And it's going to match direction line-wise with the color I'm using. So this is green, so that means inside my heart will be blue, so that means I need to do the vertical. So inside my heart, I'm going to draw vertical lines for that first row. Now, I know my pattern goes blue, green, green. So if this is blue, my next one will be green. And I'm going to go at an angle again. Keep your angle the same. Don't switch. If you went down into the right or down into the left, make sure you are doing the same direction. So my lines are still going down and to the left. So keep your lines going the same direction. We don't want to change directions. Okay, then I'm going to switch back to my blue because that's my next color, and I'm going to make those lines vertical again. Remember, you can pause the video as much as you need to. You do not need to rush to keep up with me. Pause the video. Okay. Next, I'm going back to the green and I'm going back to angles. Keeping my angles the same direction, all still going down and to the left. Down and to the left. If yours went down and to the left, great. If they went down and to the right, that's fine too. Just make sure you're keeping them the same. Okay, switching back to my verticals again. Switching back to my vertical. And my last one will be angles again, down and to the left. Okay, now that we have our heart complete, we're going to do that fuzzing out that we did last time. So if you remember back, we started out dark at the edge of our heart and fuzzed out to get lighter. Dark at the edge of our heart, fuzzed out to get lighter. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to take green first because the top of my heart is in that green area. I'm going to rotate my paper, and I'm just going to press hard and get lighter as I go out with my pressure. That way it gives it a little bit of an echo in that green, so it starts to look like the heart floats. So I'm just doing that same thing, and I'm just going to keep going around with the green. So I'm going to just keep going with the green, and it makes it look like the heart is kind of hovering. It gives it a shadow. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the blue. Starting dark at the edge of my heart and fuzzing it out. Dark at the edge of my heart, fuzzing it out. And it's okay if, like, in this small space you end up with it almost totally colored in. That's okay. It's a small space, and so what we're doing will probably fill in majority of it. So again, I'm just starting at the edge of my heart and fuzzing it out, blending it out into the color to create that kind of shadow floaty look. So there you have it. Here is the wave bonus assignment. If you would like extra credit, take a picture of it, stick it in the box at the bottom of the assignment, and turn it in, and I will give you extra credit. There are still 2 other ways that I will be showing, so feel free to check those videos out too. See you guys soon.